sugar. This ain't your daddy's stock market. I ride the 1 minute candles like Bronx in the dirt. Whip crack trades, yeah, I'm making them hurt. No stop loss drama, I trail with flair. Tight like denim, I ain't going nowhere. Haters talk drawdown, I talk dividends. While they chase Dawn's dreams, I stack them ends. Pink boots on the ladder, I step with pride. Clicking by like a trigger, let that limit ride. I'm the chart wrangler, trend entangler. Breakout queen, not your average gambler. Slaying bears in a pink bandana. Limit up heat like a Texas Savannah. Yeehaw, baby, my charts don't lie. Giddy up gains, let the shorts all cry. Straddle the range, yeah, strut with grace. Fibonacci hips and a candlelit face. Snakes in the pit, tryna front like pros, but they margin out quick when my trend explodes. Got my horse heavy whip, reins of gold. Riding through noise like a back test bold. I'm not your Barbie, I'm your threat. With the bull so mean it ain't broke a sweat. Rope that spread, tie it tight. Gamma squeeze in the neon light. Barbie's rules, Barbie's game. You want gains? Learn her name. Late chart wrangler, cash stacker, Fed speak slayer, no drawdown slacker. Sipping gains from a crystal flask. My P&L chart wearing a ski mask. No fear, no exit lane. Bull Barbies trades don't negotiate. You keep watching YouTube, I'll be watching my fills.
That song's kind of stupid. That's all right. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Monty and Carlos and Victor and Pop. I see you were here before the chat started. I'm just gonna let my dogs go for a minute because they were quiet for that whole last stream and they're over it now. I don't know why I added that. You keep watching YouTube. I'll watch my fills. Yeah, okay. Good morning, Indian fashion sewing boutique. Trump has told aides he is considering attempting to fire Governor Cook after one of his housing officials accused her of mortgage fraud. Yeah, we already saw that earlier, Wall Street Journal. I lied, I yelled at him. Yeah, I'm not that slow. I know you. I caught you, Monty. All right. Well, I did get a little bit of this short, not that much. I have not been trading shorts that much. It's an illness. I have anti-shortitis. I am trying to figure out if we're going to get a bounce down here because we're getting into that area that I was wanting to start watching for one. Basically, the closer we get to 63.60, but also maybe 63.50. There's a lot of levels down here. I didn't really want to trade down here. That was the other reason I wanted to bounce. I wanted to get up out of this box. But we spent a lot of time chopping in this area before, so I don't really like it. But I was thinking, lots of drama today. We're pretty extended on the hourlies. We're certainly on the 15 and oh, I think we're extended on the 15. That wasn't a 15-minute chart. Oh yeah, I'm quite extended. So this seems like a good spot. I am just struggling with the actual like level where to put a limit order kind of thing, because I'm trying to not just knife catch. I'm trying to wait for it to kind of start curling back up. I did try one knife catch up here on the 75 level, so I only have one left. So it's got to win. I like knife catches. I have to limit myself. Ooh, Monty, you're looking for another short for some continuation. Yeah, would that be like a trend line? Around 70. Oh, that's all the way up by VWAP. We'll see. At least I got some bearish trades going. I need to figure out how to like auto record this other screen. It's boring when I have to like just talk about my recaps, but I ended up just trading the dang orb. Wait. So there's the orb chart. That's the Nasdaq one, but it looks pretty close to the ES one. Got all three targets. Money, you love your shorts. Oh yeah, the orb did hit quick. I love it when the orb hits quick. That's the one problem with the 15. I think why some people like moving it down to the smaller time frames is sometimes this takes 45 minutes or even a couple hours, but sure like it when it hits instantly. I didn't have time to talk about it because they were announcing that promo, and I think he spent 10 minutes on that whole promo, and the whole trade was done. It entered and booked. And I was trying not to cut in, but I was like, yo, like this is, it's actually, of course, like when they're announcing a promo is when the trade works out, but. At least I wasn't having to try to focus on trading while being asked if I've ever been to Home Depot before. Like, you never know what you're going to get asked, I swear. It just looks like it's going to bounce. I'm just trying to figure that out. So it could be... I mean, they may just actually, if they nail this target down here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be patient for this 63.50. But while I'm being patient for the 63.50, I'm going to be watching the trend line breaks, and I'm going to be watching for any sort of curling because I do think we're coming up on a bounce. It's just got those vibes. So there's what I'm talking about there. These 5-minute ones, I don't know, I end up with mixed feelings about them. She was very passionate about Home Depot. I was so confused. Like, we're talking about the home improvement store? Like, where they sell cheap tools and crappy lumber? Okay. I was trying to imagine, like, having never been to Home Depot before. Have you ever used the power tool? She asked me that too, man. I mean, I might, sometimes I have one in here. Not today. I can't imagine, like, not having that. Like, that just kind of blew my mind a little bit. Like, what if you want to mount something to your desk? What if you want to nail something on the wall? Like, what if the hinge on your door needs to be tightened? Yeah, it's all connected. Yeah. I don't know why we got to be shady about yeah, about who we're, I don't like that. Secret trading lovers. I don't like secrets like that. We all come from different backgrounds though. Like, I mean, I've actually been doing public speaking since I was in high school. So, I mean, I try to keep all these things under perspective. Like that stuff kind of comes naturally, so it's a little bit more conversational. I just miss, like, when I'm here, I can read y'all's comments myself. Like it is a new dynamic having to work with other people. Maybe I'm a little tough. Ooh, Dominic just wants to buy the high of the next 15, huh? It's one way to do it. That would get us out of the 60s mess. Well, it's like one thing having a secret, and it's one thing like blatantly being out in the open, but pretending it's not happening. I don't know. There's a lot of shady motherfuckers in this business, and don't be shady. There's such an opportunity to not be shady and stand out from all these shady motherfuckers. Why be shady? It is time. What do you think I do during my breaks? Ooh, Corey the Phone Trader's here. So during the summer I didn't stream very much because I was playing with my kids and stuff. But I try to stream 3 days a week, and it's usually Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I get busy, so sometimes that varies a little bit. Like yesterday I was late because I had to go run an errand, but I used to always stream the open. That's kind of how I ended up over on my funded, but I mean, they were watching my live streams. Gotta have the shade after working all day with power tools and shitty lumber. Yeah, there you go. How long until I get access to the Orb Wrangler? I think everybody has it. I don't know what to do sometimes. Because like you get an email and it says what to do. I might just go look at it right after I get off the stream and make sure I can connect it. So you don't search it like a normal indicator here. Well, you'll see all kinds of bullshit that other people have sent me to here. But when you go into invite only, this is what you're looking for. And there's some extra shit on here, but don't worry about that. Oh, are we getting fucking shit? I'm getting a trade over here. I'll put it up in a second. I have to get this account loaded. Hang on. I'm almost there. This is kind of that little breakout maneuver that I was looking for. I entered a little bit late. So my full runner, I want to take all the way back up. Oops. Oh, well, I was about to yell at a cat in the other room, but now it was way too slow. Okay, ooh, 420. I like that one. We'll go a little under that. And then this one we'll take to 𝗖𝗵𝗿𝗁. Monty, you just made a $200 trade and hit exit at market, and then the motherfucker would wound up costing me. What the? Yeah, I hate that when you get slipped that bad. Is this really gonna fail already? I got a really shitty entry on this. It's not as squished on my other chart. Let me see if I can fix this one. I'll just get rid of some delta. I hear him scratching my furniture in there. When the market gets thin and the volume goes down, it's when you have to be more careful about those fills. But sometimes, and you've probably seen me do this by accident before too, I'll grab one of the, I'll grab this one up here. I'll grab one of these and I'll drag it to like lower and lower until it gets taken. And so I know it's actually going to be in profit. It doesn't always work, but. This is somehow when y'all are acting like, oh, I'm hitting the button and nothing happens. Sometimes it makes me think like, tell me you have not traded options without telling me that you have not traded options. We're really spoiled in the futures market with how instant the fills are. Like even if you try to market out of some options, there's literally no one sitting there waiting. Or you could end up with something crazy like $100 of slippage. What account am I in? Okay, yeah, there that one is. I don't know. I'm probably trading too small today, but look away, just look away. For what? My charts? Or my cats? I mean, I have nice furniture. They cannot be fucking with my stuff in there. I ditched all of the furniture that I like bought cheap or like hand-me-downs that I didn't really love. And then COVID hit and then I couldn't get any furniture. It was a little bit weird, but I did finally get nice stuff. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking of moving my stop. So if I'd had the right entry, that's what I was thinking. If I'd gotten the entry that I wanted, which should have been a little bit closer to this break, I would have been in with that stop. But I don't know. It's either going to turn or it's not also. You're trading 15 micros seems to be a sweet spot. Yeah, you can never get married to it either though, because what happened for me when we started having those really volatile, massive days in April is I kept trying to throw the same brackets out and the same sizes out, and it wasn't working. And I was getting stopped out of good ideas because my my stop loss was too small. And then yeah, I just had to make adjustments all the time. So but then the market will do what it's doing now. I mean, I wouldn't say it's down to where it was a few years ago with these ranges that we're getting, but it's not what it was in the spring during all the shock and awe tariff crap. Oh man. Trying to watch the VIX here too a little bit and see if it's really going to make this turn that we're looking at. I hope so. Come on, VIXie, don't be rude. 23,127-ish is 20% pullback of the daily range, and we're currently at 10. Interesting. I do like your thinking on that. A lot of times I aim for the 50% for my main, or for my big, like, what am I trying to say? This middle runner. Where would that be? Why do I not know how to use a Fibonacci today? Oh, it put us right under 6,400. I would not hate that move. It's trailing, huh? Ooh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, let's go. I also took a little scalp on Nasdaq. I'm out of that little scalp. I've got another account. I'm just trying to take like one lot Nasdaqs in. It's a little exercise I'm doing, I guess. I really am trading like a little kitty cat today, though. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need more size. I've got all these accounts and I'm not even doing it. Oh yeah, the orb did print. We can talk about that one in a little bit. I'm gonna watch this trade a little bit longer. I've got an eye on the VIX too. And it's still doing what I want, so let's go. Let's go, let's go. So I'm at at 87. That'll work. I got that 90 level in VWAP coming up. I like that fine. So we got the 120. Okay, yeah. Where's the 50% at? I'm gonna look at that one too. So you're looking at Nasdaq. The 50% on Nasdaq is gonna be around 230. Ooh, that's a nice move. I keep selecting the wrong accounts because I've got accounts that have the same last number. So I've got like the Apex one that ends in 6, and then I've got the MyFunded one that ends in 6. I don't like how the Nasdaq chart is all squished up weird. Oh well. Okay, let's just go though. There we go. More! More! I'll squeeze my melons for more. I don't know where y'all thought I was going. Where y'all thought I was going with that. Ooh, just go, ES. Just go. Yes, I love this. It did. Did you take the orb past? I went ahead and took it with my normal 1-to-1 rules, but it went to the full freaking target. Did not suck today. Wait, which account am I in here? Come on, go, 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 go. Come on. Little push, little pushy, pushy, pushy. Aw, come on. That's the value area low right there. Come on. Just a little speed bump. Keep going. Sometimes I think that I have this trail set a little too close. We'll see. Could be hung up on the 20% too. I didn't do the fib, or I didn't leave it on the ES over here. That would be interesting. Well, I'll do this. I'll put the fib on this chart. There it goes. I don't know why I can't use the fib today. And turn the orb off. I'm waiting to see what VIX is doing. It's kind of stalled out here too. Come on. Keep pushing. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. I just needed to slow down for a minute. We're just taking a breath. Why is there barking? No barking during trading. That should be a rule around here. Come on. Are you going to keep pushing or not? And don't forget, y'all, the codes, my prop firm codes, because I'm not running ads. There's no ads, so you can use my prop firm codes. See what I'm saying here? No ads. I run ads on the replays, but not on the live. Might come back down here for a little swing, a new little swing low. We'll see. I'll try to stop my ass out. Yes, Pepe's in Discord saying pamp it. I agree, pamp it. Let's go. I would love to see that runner hit. It's also just below 420. I just want to point that out on ES 6420. We don't hate that, do we? All right. Anybody catch this long with us? Hopefully this keeps going. Do I dare flip over and look at the other chart for the orb? Not yet. Not yet. Getting close. Nice. I'll see if we get some continuation. I'm trailing now, so I'm kind of sitting nice and happy right now. We've got this old 75 level here on ES. Did y'all watch my trend line break video that I put out last night? Did anybody catch that I just did that? That very move? I didn't even notice. But I had to give it a name. Because if I don't give it a name, how can I even call myself a streamer? So I named it the Stampede. You're on MMQ though? Nice. Yeah, I've been watching the Nasdaq one too. I got in that, I was in the minis. That's another reason I took that one off real quick. But I took a scalp. I've been working on my one lot trading. I've noticed in the MyFunded Pro accounts, like they want you in minis. They don't want you in micros. So I've been working on my one lot trading. So when I'm in that, when I don't have a big buffer, I can use that. And I've been working with Nasdaq on that. Yay! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I love it. Holy crow. Crow. Cow and crap at the same time as crow. The Nasdaq chart is like harder to see the way it, I don't know, the candles are not relatively as big on this little drive up. All right, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. I was a little bit nervous putting this one just slightly above VWAP there. We'll see. Well, this long made back your big loss. Let's go, Pop. What's up, Vala? How are you doing? This was unexpected. I mean, it wasn't unexpected. I was looking for a bounce down here, but it was unexpected to get it going on a few accounts here. I thought it was going to be a boring day. I love that though. This is what, like, I don't know. There was someone in our group, and he's not now, so don't worry about it. But every day there was like, well, there's going to be news today, or, you know, Trump's president, so something could happen. And there was always an excuse not to trade. And I love like coming to the market with no expectation every single day. Like instead of expecting to come make $5 grand today, I'm just coming here expecting to try to catch nothing or something. It works so much easier. Yeah. Vala, whenever I search for My Funded Futures on YouTube, like before their videos, yours comes up. It's crazy. Because I always search for that. I always watch the chat just on the, I watch chat with everybody else. I don't have like back end YouTube access. So I'm watching the chat for everybody else. I search for it right there of everybody else. It's always you. That's good for you. You're definitely in my funded crew with that. Do you see how dickish for a tickish this thing is being over here? I see how dickish for a tickish it's being. Very dickish for a tickish. Come on. I told you I had vibes about that one too. I was like, I should move that down a few ticks. And I didn't. Ah! So, everyone keeps saying methodical. Is it methodic? Wait. Methodical. Methodical. Fuck. I was so close. Yeah. So they were trying to not bring back the same people over and over and over again and bring some fresh folks in, but they are going to be, y'all are awesome. They're going to bring you back. Methodical. Methodical? Did I do it right? I don't know why I struggle with it. Methodical. Okay, I got it. I swear I've said that before and then I got psyched out and started saying it weird. Okay, I got it now. Here we go. Oh, wait, did we get that? Okay, we're over the 20. We're over your 20. We've got to get over this last hourly candle too. The open of the last hourly is where we are right now. We're over it on ES. But I like going by your official branded name here. Methodical. But yeah, I need to set up my stream. We're going to do a co-stream. I didn't want to commit to it this week because my schedule has been crazy, but I'm about to commit. It'll probably be next week. And I have to set up my stream. I've not been home. Yesterday, between when I got off of my funded TV and when I streamed here, I was like literally running in the door and was late to that stream. And then as soon as I was out of here, I had to go running and do stuff. So it was one of those very hectic days yesterday. I'm trying today. I very intentionally today, I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not picking any kids up early. Like none of that. Hey, can you make a review of that trade and why you took it? That's a great idea. I've been meaning to get back into the trade recaps. I just couldn't manage all that with my kids at home during the summer because a lot of times we had stuff planned too. So I was trading and streaming and then getting out of here. But I am planning to bring back the trade recap, so I will definitely look at this one. But I will give you the sneak peek. So the video that I put out last night, and I called this the Stampede. It's really just a trend line break, but I wanted to give it something so I'm gonna be able to call this out in Discord and stuff now and call it the Stampede. Like, hey, I'm looking at a Stampede, and I don't have to explain that. But it's when I've got a level and a trend line in the same spot. The hourly ones are my favorite, but I'll take it on a lower time frame, especially in this situation where I was looking for a bounce. I've been looking for a bounce since up here. I even tried a bounce up here, and we don't even care about that anymore. It counts back up. But yeah, this is that little deal. What good timing. So I'll definitely have to pump that video I put last night too. Like, guess what? I just freaking traded it today. And we traded the orb. I'll show you that. Well, I'm not going to switch accounts because it's not going to show it anyway, but the Nasdaq short, I mean, it was just instant. So I go short right at the 15-minute low, and then I'll trail once we get here and then take profit here. So I didn't even, there was no looking back. Ideal setup today. Well, this is got the other trade on it, but you can see the orb setup behind it. So went short here, trailed here to break even, and then took profit here. I'll go back to my VP chart for this one. You take the 5-minute orb or the 15? I take the 15. People keep asking me about the 5, and I think that's because when I first started talking about it on the My Funded stream, Terry was talking about her 5-minute, and so they kind of like they were in the same conversation. But I don't know. I don't really jive with the 5-minute so much, but I was about to say I do not have a video on this, but I do. But it's coming out Saturday. I have a frequently asked questions about the orb coming out on Saturday, so that'll explain more about all of these sorts of things. But what I've found, because I was talking to Mytho Man here too, he likes those really, really fast ones. Some of these traders are trading really small orbs. Some traders are waiting for the 30. And what I found is like it kind of has to do with your trading style. It's the traders who really like scalps, and they don't like a 45-minute trade is torture for some people. I'm happy with the 45-minute trade. So I think that's why the 15-minute works pretty well for me. It's kind of at my pace, but it might be too slow for some people and they want something faster. But that's why you can just, you can throw an orb indicator on your chart and backtest it. Pretty easy. You should offer some free accounts to attract more followers. Yeah, I do. I don't know if it helps with more followers or not. I have accounts I can give away. The problem is actually just handling giveaways. It's actually kind of a crazy thing. I can run one today though. What I want to do, this is another thing that's been on my to-do list. I want to set up a really badass giveaway where what happens is the same people win all the time because they're kind of giveaway pros, and I'm trying to make it where it's going to be people who actually participate here and in the trading ranch and reward y'all that way. But I don't have that set up today. I can do, what's the one? I usually do Nightbot. Let me make sure Nightbot has joined. We can do one there. I'll do it in a little bit. Getting logged in while we watch this trade. But yeah, I would like to do some trade recaps. I need to definitely not forget to do that. But yeah, I have a deal worked out with My Funded where I have accounts I can give away every month, and I'm always behind on the number I can give away. Yeah, I'm still looking for that 50. We're almost there on ES. It'll be around 96. Ooh, yes. Let's go. Let's go. Squeezing. Why is this thing not adding? I don't know why this is taking forever. I'm trying to add the bot to the giveaway thing. Otherwise, I have to do it a harder way, and I don't want to do it a harder way. That was a badass trade. Are you still in it? Yep, bouncing off that 50. Man, always. Thanks, Jeebas. I am not hating this entry right now either. I've already taken some off, by the way, so this is not... I'm not this brave. Ooh, I actually do not want this to get trailed out yet. I think we're still going to go. What is that? The 90? Yeah, I'm going to put it below 90. I had 5. So we're just in the final runner here. Vola, you took a huge loss on the way down, but this move basically gave it all back. That's awesome. I hate having to recover accounts, but it is so great when you're successful with it. It's the best feeling. It's like, yeah, I'm a baddie. I did that. Lower low coming? Higher low? That's what I was looking for. See if we put in a higher low up here. Jeebas, I use both minis and micros because it depends on the account size. If I only have $1,500 to draw down, I don't use minis, but once I have a buffer built up, I will. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't like looking at it like making up a loss either, but I like to have a clean sheet at the end of the day. Even if an account has like $9 in it or something, I just like to see everything green or zero. But sometimes like you have this killer trade at the end of the day and they're like, what do you mean I only got $200 for that? And it's like, oh yeah, I was down 2,000 earlier. I had to do that the other day, and it was in an account I was trying to get a payout from too. I was like, oh, that should be payout, and I was like, oh crap, nope, because I had a loss earlier. I don't know why this bot will not join. Let me go see if I can find another one. These bots, man, they're finicky. Otherwise, it's really complicated for me to match people up. I don't know what is going on. Nothing will log in to the stream. I have plan C. I can do it on my website. Did it really just wick into me and not take my stop? Thank you. So over here looking at my website. I think it did stop out in one of my accounts. Oh well. Where are we on the daily? Yeah, this could be even a good bounce spot here. Looking at something else real quick. Give me a minute. Come on, load, you cow. Okay. Almost there. Let's go to the giveaway thing on my website because nothing is loading on the chat. My browser might be being really slow today too. We'll get it. We're at the 50% on ES and we're right under that 6,400. It's always kind of a crazy one. Okay, let's edit this. And this is going to be for 50K scale. And then we need a secret code. Oh, sorry, I was not paying attention to chat. Where in Texas are you? You're coming down next spring break. I'm in Central Texas, so outside of Austin, closer to Austin and San Antonio. What part are you visiting? Giveaway rules. General. That's what I wanted. Okay, what is it? August 20th. I'm almost there. I would have done this before, y'all, if I was really planning on doing this. We're going to run it until... We'll run it for 30 minutes. Oh, you thought I had a DFW vibe? I love Dallas, actually. Is it raining in Dallas? It's not down here. Dallas does a lot of things right. Austin's a little weird. It's a lot weird. It's not my fault. I've actually tried to move there multiple times. All right, well, still trailing. I wish I was still in this and more accounts now, but that is what it is. Come on, come on. What is the code here for my thing? Publish. Okay. One more step and I'll have it on the website. We be trailing. I'm glad I moved that stop. Dallas just voted what? Dallas just voted no to casinos. Well, that is normal. It is Texas, so. Oh, you're going to all of them. Yeah, well, if you're in Austin area, hit me up. Austin's pretty close. Yeah, I think, well, in South Texas, people will go over to Galveston and go offshore. I'm going to give y'all more attention in just a second. I'm almost done adding this giveaway to my website because I can't get the freaking stream one to work. Holy crap. Why is everything so slow today? I'm very impatient with this. At least the trade's working. I think my computer needs a restart or something. It's all crack. Post content. Yes, let me freaking edit it. Serenity now. At least my trade's winning. Because I'm not winning it getting this on here. Anyway, y'all still pumping? Are y'all still in? Who's got the, this is why I have to have a runner for my diamond hands. Otherwise I would be out of this. It's not stronger yet. I mean, our cumulative delta is still negative on the ES today. We'll see if that holds. Oh my gosh, it's finally letting me add this raffle or this giveaway thing. Well, for me to drive up to Oklahoma would be like 7 hours or 6 hours, 6.5. I don't know. It's far. But Galveston is like 3 hours, which I guess is not far if you're from Texas. Okay, I put this for a 50K scale account. It's on my website. I'm about to give y'all the link here. You click on the giveaway thing and it's the one at the top. Okay. You counting the candles? I might end up stopping out here. At this point, I think I'm okay with it. It's getting too slow and sluggish. Vala, are you on Discord? Yes. Well, here's Trading Ranch. If you send me a request, I'll add you. My Discord's mostly free anyway, so you can just hang out, and we'll probably need to do a dick measuring contest. It's kind of part of the deal lately, but you'll survive. Tom's still trailing. Let's go. Oh, am I out? Yeah, I'm out though. That's all right. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. What account was that? That one. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. I mean, I don't want to argue with these results today. I got one account to a, well, I got one account to a payout spot. I'm going to get one more this week and then we'll get those rolling. This has been kind of exciting lately. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten to like the next level on trading a little bit. I'm really not worrying so much about what everyone else is doing and really staying in my own lane. I like it. All right. Dominic, I've been trying to follow everything you're dropping here. I don't know what this means. Oh, the 50, is that a typo? The 50%? Okay. I like that spot. This thing may run without me now, but I'm good. What? Our guy's got 18 staples. What? Oh, so you just watched the video on the Stampede. Look at this. That was my entry. So I'll do a trade recap on this in a little bit. Well, they take longer than you'd think they'd take, but like getting them edited and posted takes the longest. But I'll trade recap this. I can do the orbs too. I'll probably just do the two of them in one video together. Oh, I see some Vala. Incoming Vala. Oh, wow. Apparently I've had a lot of people requesting friends. Oh, so you have one of those cool like family maps on the wall. That's badass. I like always thought I would do something like that. Never did. That's awesome. You're actually making it happen. That's pretty cool. So where are you from? Are you East Coast? Oh, the code for the giveaway is melons. I forgot to tell you that. It's melons. All right, so you're from Maryland. I've never been to Maryland. So I haven't been to very many places on the East Coast though. And I do brag on Texas, how you can do a lot here without leaving, since we've got beach and mountains and plains and forests and everything. Just melons, because I had these earlier. So that's the secret code on the giveaway to get that extra entry. So that one will time out at 11, and then I'll go roll the winner on it before I head out, because I'll head out probably a little after 11. It is huge. Yes, Terry Black's is good. Actually, there's a Terry Black's. Well, I guess the one out here that's still like Marble Falls, but yeah, Terry Black's is good. That's a little more authentic. In Austin, they've got some more rustic. If you want like rustic Texas barbecue, there's places out in Driftwood. The Salt Lick's the big one out there. Tex-Mex is big in Austin too. All right, Pop, we'll see ya. Like, I've eaten at Terry Black's recently, but I'm trying to remember what location. I think I was in Waco? I don't know. Don't ask me why I have to keep going to Waco. Don't visit Waco. Or if you do, you'll only be there for a couple hours anyway. You'll be done. Yeah, there's really good barbecue around here. That's one of my hobbies is cruising all the barbecue places. I have a group that we'll go with. We try to go once a month, and we'll go visit some little town outside of Austin. Oh God, so you're gonna go to Magnolia. I'm sorry. It's like not that cool. I mean the shops are not that cool. The stuff in the middle, I mean they got like food trucks and all that kind of thing. The Dr. Pepper Museum's cool. It was a lot cooler before Magnolia Effect. Now it's really crowded, but the Dr. Pepper Museum is cool. But then you're done. I mean the zoo's pretty good. But that's I've named everything. That's Waco. Do I think it will go down now? Not necessarily. So I kind of look at it one move at a time. So I was hunting for a bounce starting here, and I tried it here and stopped out, and then I did not try it again until I actually had this move. This was a knife catch. Knife catches are risky. I have a limit of 2 of them per day. I took 2 of them yesterday, so I was already kind of salty about them. But when we got this is the Stampede trade that I just made a video about. That's when I was in on that one. So right now I don't have a new entry. We are kind of flagging here. This is a consolidation pattern. So you can trade this as a break of this consolidation pattern if you're looking for a new trade. I think I am probably about done because I've done the damage that I needed to do in my accounts today. But this is, well, this was called a straddle, although for reasons of no one cares, I'm going to probably have to redo that stuff. But if you're at a level, you can basically just watch the consolidation pattern and then watch for a break of it to either side. So it could break back down or it could break back up. When you're at a level, I can take this Fibonacci off of here so it's less chaotic. But we're also between major levels here. So like this break would have been a better entry for me to target up here. So I try to take it just kind of one step at a time. And at a point, if you've done the damage that you need to do in your account, you don't want to keep trading. And I've kind of got those limits where if I get my account up that much per day, some people will do that hard lockout. I don't do the lockout because I pride myself on my trading discipline. But if you can either lock yourself out hard or just do like I do, like that account's done for the day, moving on. Oh, you tried the knife catch too? Yeah, I had to set a hard limit for that on myself. It's 2. It's only 2. You only get 2 of those per day. All right, go feed those kids. We'll see you soon. Oh, the Texas Ranger Museum in Waco is good. I have not been to that. I have driven by it because the reason I have to be up there all the time is I have a kid in athletics and she does training camps at Baylor. So like I'm sitting there all day, like what am I going to do with myself? One of the things I haven't done is the Texas Ranger Museum, and it's right by campus. They also have a Texas Sports Hall of Fame, which I've driven by, but I thought it was a Waco, or I thought it was a Baylor thing. And then I realized, no, it's like all athletes. Like Tom Kite's on there. All kinds of just Texas athletes. We are getting a consolidation pattern here, though, if y'all are still thirsty. The new Texas Rangers Stadium is huge. I have not been to that. I grew up like, I don't know about, I was really into Nolan Ryan. I grew up when baseball cards were still cool, you know. I had a whole bunch of Nolan Ryan cards. That was my thing. I was kind of obsessed. You know, we were talking about who the best athlete of all time is earlier. I should have said freaking Nolan Ryan. Who else has had a career like that? Literally no one ever will in baseball. Like, obviously. Yeah. And he's still kicking. I've gotten to meet some like cool people like that. I've never gotten to meet Nolan Ryan. That would be badass. It's not just the fact that he's like still up and moving and all that. It's like he literally pitched for decades and was still kicking everybody's ass. Crazy. But I would put Nolan Ryan above LeBron. There's my fighting words. There's my hot take of the day. Yeah, I mean, just literally amazing. But, you know, Nick probably doesn't know who Nolan Ryan is. He's too young. That's what I was trying to pipe in, but I don't think anyone knew what I was talking about. They were talking about the other day who the best basketball player was. And I was like, Jerry West. And they're like, who? This kid went straight over everybody's head. They were fighting over Michael Jordan being too old. And so that's why I was like, Jerry West. No. Like, they didn't even know who that was, I swear. He's like, he's a freaking logo, man. You know Jerry West, even if you don't know Jerry West. Kids these days. I think Larry Bird had a better career than Nolan Ryan. Now I've got a kid into golf, so I've been having to learn all these golfers. She doesn't even like watching it so much, but it's still like I have to be able to carry on a conversation about golf now. I'm gonna have to learn how to play. I mean, I've played top golf where you just whack it as hard as you can, and I've played mini golf where you just get drunk and try to, you know, make a fool of yourself. But I haven't done real golf. But this is like, so my life's pretty chaotic normally between all the animals and the kids and everything else, especially over the summer. So when I was at the golf course for her lessons, I was like, this is my time when nobody really knows where I am and nobody's going to bother me. So I just be sitting there zoning out, listening to my, you know, calming Rage Against the Machine and Beastie Boys, doing my needlepoint. Like, all right, Dominic, head out. You can go do the giveaway. I'm not going to make y'all respond because it's on the website and it doesn't track that. So don't forget to go do the giveaway. I told y'all I would leave that up until 11, so I'm gonna leave it up till 11. It'll be the top one on that website. But that collects your email, so that way I can email you. I think it's cooler when you're here in chat, but we'll do it that way next time. It's melons. Melons. Is that JD that used to comment on my stuff? Used to be around? Yeah, I'm liking these accounts today. I think I'm gonna just leave this. Ended up a pretty good day just because I got my trades in the right accounts. You had to dial it back when it got volatile. I did for a second, but then I was like, you know what though? This is fun. Just have to size down a little bit. Now we're back to, I mean, I don't know if we're back to normal. This is like a new normal. This is the Trump normal. But we're not, there's no 600 point day on ES this week. Oh yeah, in April. April's tough. So I'm going to say it wrong. I was going to try to read it, but I don't know. You got me on that one. Is this to see, is this a scale of how boomer I am? If I know that quote or not? The kids are impressed that I know all the Gen Z, Gen Alpha lingo. They think I'm the cool mom. They're like, you need to teach my mom about that. Not really. It is good though whenever you're just like, if the market's really stressing you out, that is definitely the time to take a step back and reset. I've had to do that before. I mean, I've had some ugly spells, and that's the very best thing you can do is just relax. I think this was scheduled already, but I just got an alert that Powell's scheduled to speak on Friday at 10. That should be fun. It's the Jackson Hole primer. Oh, it's Looney Tunes. I love Looney Tunes. I was just complaining about that. Like, we used to go to Mr. Gaddy's on the weekend in the TV room. Our parents would go sit at normal tables and have normal conversations. Then all of us kids would be watching the Looney Tunes and stuff. And it's like, you know what I miss is Ren and Stimpy, which is kind of niche because even my generation wasn't that into that. But the kids need more Ren and Stimpy. All right, Sandor. Traded your orb strategy the last 3 days and you love just entering on the break out of the range. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I like how I can, I like how it doesn't depend on me being perfect every day on my analysis and everything, because a lot of my other strategies are really based on the support and resistance levels. And so if I'm way off on my read of where the key levels are going to be, my other strategies are not going to do well. So I like having this extra kind of other kind of trade that I can do. And I'm hoping to add more of those. Well, I do have, some of y'all might remember the 𝗘𝗶𝗿𝗺, which I just kind of abandoned because I had too many things going on. And in April, like we were just talking about, like there was no running algos. There was nothing to test it on. So there was no reason to try to get involved in that. So I haven't been running them that one since. I was focused more on the 𝗓𝗏𝗏bot. And then this 𝗓𝗏bot. I have 2 other ones that I'm going to be getting to work on again after this one. It's just everyone was so into this orb stuff that I've been working pretty hard on that. And I'm slower during the summer, unfortunately. But summer is over, so time to get it going. Worked out so nicely today, though. So nicely. This is my VP chart, but here we go. There's my orb chart. So nicely. Look at that. Even ended up being a clean little level there. And there's the ES one. Beautiful today. If it was like this every day, oh my God. Well, for one thing, we'd be targeting 1.5, but I don't like these extended targets for just the simple buy and sell trades. When I use this, it's for trailing and stuff, which I haven't really gotten into in videos yet. That's why. So this weekend, and the members will get it early. I'll probably post it today for members. I just had to go do some checks on it. But then I'll publish it on Saturday, where I've gone through and it's like a FAQ for the orb, but it goes over all the things like why I personally don't wait for a candle close, but how you could, and that sort of thing. So lots more there. And then the next one I have coming out is the back testing one. I was not happy with how some of these, like what happens is I was back testing it, and then when I went and checked it, I was getting some it wasn't back testing the way I was expecting. So that's why I haven't posted it. Yeah, I've been doing all of this, but it's not perfect for you guys yet. It's coming. Yeah, previously you always waited for the close beyond. Yeah, I think the waiting for that candle close is kind of hard on this strategy. I know we love it for a lot of things. Like for this break here, I won't always wait for a candle close, but a lot of the time I will. But I'm not. It's not so much that I'm waiting for the candle to close. It's that I'm waiting for price to really prove that it's going to be beyond that. So it might be when we're 3 minutes into a 5-minute candle, depending on how it's working and how the volume's coming in and all that sort of thing. But hi, Carrick. Okay, because we have just a few minutes left, I'm going to post this one last time. You can go to this link. My giveaway bot would not load to the chat today, so we're doing it on my website. And you you get a bunch of entries just for following and all that sort of thing. It's kind of last call for that, because I know that can take a minute. And you get a free entry with your email. I don't use that for anything, just contacting you if you win. And then the secret code is melons. That's just for today. It changes. All right. So you're doing the 15-minute orb. You wait for the candle close on the 5-minute, and that's working for you. That's awesome. In my video, I talk about why I don't do that, but I also talk about how one of my favorite things about this trade is that you can really tailor it to your own trading personality and your own trading style. So you might have missed earlier when I was talking about why I do the 15, and this is in the video too, but the reason that I like the 15-minute is it's on a good pace with my trading and my trading personality. And I know traders that do a great job with smaller time frame orbs, and I have noticed they tend to be scalpers and they don't want to sit in a trade for 45 minutes. I'm happy to sit in a trade for 45 minutes. So it's just, you can really tailor it to yourself. And that's one of the reasons I really like it. There's a lot of like, but how do I do it? How do I do it? Well, that's why I explain the way that I do it, but I really do encourage everyone to go, try it your way. See if you like it better or not. That's the way you get confidence in all these trades, is actually giving it a try. Go for it. You're smarter than you think you are. It does turn into a half day holder. The reason that I switched from the 15 to the 30 is the 30s weren't even hitting every day. They're more like, they have a good win rate, but they weren't hitting as often. So don't like that. That's what I was teaching traders, like back when I was doing one-on-ones a few years ago. I was teaching them the orb, but a lot of times it's because somebody needs patience, and a lot of those traders in particular were recovering from bullshit chat itis, and so I was in this chat too, so I know, but we were thinking that if it was 4 minutes after the open and we hadn't made our bag, that all hope was lost and we weren't going to make any money that day, because that's the way that the culture was over there. And so I was trying to help teach that. I was like, you don't have to trade like that. You can wait and be patient. Yeah, it's just an option. Yeah, I very rarely wait for retests. The trade that I'll wait for retests on is if I want a knife catch. And I don't get the knife catch because I've already taken 2 knife catches, but then I'm kind of waiting for the turn. I might buy a retest down in here. The reason I don't like retests is I'm just saying half, but like half or more of the time, it seems like it's not getting the retest. And one of the things that I hate more than losing trades is sitting here all day and not getting any opportunities at all. I've had a lot of days like that. I was like, fuck, I just want to trade. I have all these good ideas. I have all these good levels, and then I'm not getting entries. Like, this sucks. So that's why I had to work on that. All right, let's roll the giveaway. Let me remember how I did this last time. But I'll go to bullbarbie.com. The link that I just gave you, I should be able to just paste it. Okay. So that's there. Now I'm going to go into the back door of my website that's being slow as shit. I actually think it's my browser, but if I restart now, it's going to screw everything up. So we got to deal with it. Oh, come on, you son of a... Give me a 503 error. Okay, needs winners. Yes, you're correct. Let's choose winners now. Well, winner. Okay, a winner has been selected, and it is Vanessa. So I have your Gmail, and I'll email you in just a second when I'm off the stream here. I need to check and make sure what your my funded if you're already registered with MyFunded, what your email is. So I'll check with you on that and I'll get that done. I will have more giveaways coming. I literally just have to figure out a reliable way to do this because these bots are kind of being crazy. So congratulations to Vanessa. I'm planning on being back tomorrow after the MyFunded stream. Hopefully we'll get some good trades then as well. Friday's looking like it might be a little crazy. So I'm probably going to be in the pool on Friday instead, but we'll be here tomorrow. So we'll get that done. All right, y'all, thanks for joining me. And if you want to continue this conversation, I'll be in the Discord in a little bit. I'll post that link one more time. And I will leave you with a badass jam. Let's go.
Boots up on the desk, got charts on my thigh, got lemon order stacking while you testify. Foam seed drops, I don't blink, I thrive. I'm ripping green candles while you talking jive. You raise rates, I raise hell, riding trance like a carousel. My bot's faster than your pivot speech. While you mumble, I breach new peaks. You hawk, I dove, you stall, I fly. While you play chess, I simplify. Got a future scalp on a 3-bar climb. Don't need no fat chair, killing my time. Pow, don't kill my vibe. I got theta burning and I'm feeling it alive. Your dot plot's dusty, I'm sharp like a knife. I'm bull Barbie trading for my damn life. Pow, don't kill my vibe. Got my trailing stop and a limit to ride. I don't need a pause, I don't need a sign. I just need my spread and a strong neckline. Sipping a Lenny, red hair blowing bold. Bought the dip while you whispered cold. Breakout queen on a white hot chart. Fed minutes late, I'm already smart. Market reacts, I already moved. You speak in riddles, I trade in groove. While they panic on the floor in ties, I'm cashing out clean with my eyes on the skies. Pal, don't dove, you stall, I fly. While you play chess, I simplify. Got a future scalp on a 3-bar